Okay, so here's a new segment I call the blind leading the blind. So today I'm going to change my chain, all rusty from all the bad weather we've had and not getting looked after properly. I'm also going to change the rear sprocket. I'm putting an extra tooth. It should be a 50 on the back now, and I'm putting a 51 on. Okay, let's roll the intro.
Tell ya, we're not here to fuck spiders.
So, I'm just going around the tyre looking for the link to get the chain off. Rightio, so this one's been riveted on. I'll show you what that looks like. This here where it's been, you can see it's different from the others. This one's been flared out by a rivet sort of tool that gets in and grabs the out. The one I've got is just a clip that slides on, the new one, but you guys that know what you're doing are probably cringing when you see this, I'm not sure. But like I said, this segment is called Blind Leading the Blind. Let's prove to everyone that the normal guy can do it. Little rubber. Voila. Okay, so now we just run this through. Now this is a Yamaha WR450. It's a 2015 model, if anyone not wondering. Okay. Okay. Pretty easy. This is the new sprocket they've given me to put on. Looks pretty big, so hopefully they've given me the right one. Okay, so need to protect the disc on the other side too. So when I put it down, I need to sit it on something soft. Okay, so I thought I had a 50 on. I've actually got a 47. Wow, okay. That says a lot to me. Shit, okay. Let's see. Yeah, so I've made the mistake of just assuming this bike was standard. And yeah, it's never good to assume anything, is it? Especially when you're buying a second-hand bike. I may have to do a run out to the bike shop to get some more parts. So if this sprocket's not right, but anyway, let's see. Where am I going to count from? I'll count from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Shit, okay, so it's got 14 teeth. So I do need a new front sprocket. So he's had 14 on the front and 47 on the back. I'll go and see what that does. I'll just go and Google it and find out what the advantages of that are. I'll be back soon. I've just raced off to the shop, got myself a 13 tooth sprocket, change out this 14 tooth. I've looked at the ratios and the difference will be not huge because of the extra tooth here we're dropping. So it's going to be pretty close to what I want. This was geared a little bit more for you know, more freeway speeds, getting up to, you know, 100 kilometers an hour. I'll probably only be able to get up to 90 once I do this on the freeways and the, you know, the main roads, but this is my bush basher, so it doesn't matter so much. Now, generally you're meant to crack this bolt before taking the chain off. Because I haven't, there is a trick you can do that I've heard of, where I get the chain, I run it through here, and then I just clamp it at the back and it will hold. So we'll do that. I've got to bend this little thing down here. This is just to stop the bolt getting loose. So I'll get a screwdriver for that. So what I'm going to do is put this old chain back in here. Right. Okay, so since I've fed this old chain back in there, I'm just going to clamp it up here. So I need to, let's see, a bit too much. There we go. Okay, so now, in theory, this is going to hold itself into place now when I'm pushing on it. Pulling on it. It's not stupidly tight. Okay, there we go. Oh, Jesus. Fuck. Wowee. That son of a bitch is on there good. Oh, I cracked it. There we go. That's how you do it, guys. I'll just quickly show you what I did there. Okay, so yeah, basically I've put the axle back through and I've got the old chain. Don't use your new chain. And just clamped it. So then, yeah, it locks that up for you. Lovely. Okay, so pull that off. I want to keep this because that's the little clamp thing, which I didn't get a new one of in the bag. Okay, so this seems to go both ways, but I'll put it logo out, which would be the way you'd think they'd do it. Alright. There we go. Wow, that is so light. That's possibly double the weight, I reckon. Like that's steel. That's some sort of alloy. Okay, doesn't seem to be any special thing. It's symmetrical, so I'll just put it in as per usual, in the old fashion. When it's time to do this sucker up, you need to do it like you're doing a tyre, so you don't just work your way around, go across. And I think they say, now don't quote me on this, check it yourself, I think it's 50 Newton meters they're asking for this too, which is pretty tight. I'll just do it with this to start with, and then I'll get my little torque thing out. Righto. Okay, so the next tricky bit is getting the disc back inside the calipers. What I'll normally do is just good time to check your brakes while you're here too, and obviously replace them if they need to. These brakes are good, not long replaced. There's probably mechanics freaking out that I just did that, but anyway. So yeah, just gotta get the tyre in here past the chain slider. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Okay. Get it started. There we go. While you get the wheels off too, you could probably check your wheel bearings as well, which I didn't do. Oh no, so that's in there, okay. Okay. Bang. Bang. And bang. Okay. Just knock it back up to the stops. Alright, so now we run the new chain. So this is where we start getting into the nitty gritty of it, because we've got to cut the chain. And we can only cut one of these outer ones because the actual joining link is an outer one. So you see you've got the highs and the lows. So I'm going to cut this sucker. I cut this one off here, hammer that out. And this is where I've got to start thinking about the slack on the chain too. So I might have to go and look at the service manual again just to make sure I'm setting the slack right. So I will be back. Okay, so I've just read the service manual, and they're called for 48 to 58 mil of free play up here from here to the bottom of the chain, and they ask for the bike to be on its side stand. So I'm going to sit the bike down now and on the stand, just because I'm sure that I'll get different measurements if I have it up like this. So yeah. So right, so this is a little bit of a problem. Actually, we've got a bit of slack down the bottom here, so maybe not. I'll just pull this up a bit. Okay. Now, I'm going to cut this one off. It's going to be short still, but I'm going to push the chain in more to try to pick that up now. I guess I'll do this. let's try this again. Yep, so so if I cut this one here now, that will give me plenty to work with, because I've got lots of adjustment left here now. So I'm just gonna scratch this one I want to cut. So I've got to cut these two here, 1, 2. Okay, so of course there is a proper tool for this now, for pushing this out. I've ordered one, but it hasn't arrived yet, so I am just going to make do, I think. Ow. Okay, got him. Okay, cool. Hopefully I'm still recording, yep. So now I've pulled that off. Ow, it's a bit hot, but there it is. Ready to go. Rightio. There we go. That's looking good. Slide it in. Put the new plate in place. Okay, nearly done. Now we got this clip, so obviously this clip could go that way or it could go that way. You want it to go around the way the chain spins, just so it doesn't get flicked off by anything if it hits from the front. There is again another tool for putting this on, which I do not have, but it should go on pretty easy. Go ahead and tighten up my bolt here, which I didn't fully tighten before. Slipping. Actually, ideally, should have someone on this back brake, I think. Grab your 12 and your 10 mil. That's pretty tight there already, so I've got to back off now. Let's see over here, it's too tight. Okay, so it's about 48 now. So I could probably leave it there, I think. But I might let off just a smidge more. Yep. Leave it there, I reckon.